What's up, blue chips? Sorry about that. Had a little bit of an emergency that wasn't going to wait and didn't really feel like dealing with it when we got to the bell. So let's get to it. See, Tom is already making himself at home today. Really not much to look at in the pre-market here. So we're just going to kind of get into it. I see that that light is not agreeing with my camera. Let's see if that helps. Still kind of giving me like a weird shine. So maybe. I don't know what is. I guess we're getting like a little bit of a reflection. You see Daddy up on the screen? Yeah. So we got about 5 minutes here to the bell. Really just looking the runners this morning. CGIX. We can put that up here. We were looking at the SPY. SPY's kind of going sideways here around 310, 311. CGIX was a little bit of a crazy one, 2 million in the float. ARAV, as you can see on the other chart, this one went absolutely bonkers. Went from down here around $7, $7 all the way up to a high of almost $30, and now we're all the way back down to $15. So we got, I think, 5 mil in the float on this one. Little scary, a little scary there. The other one, I kind of took us to the cleaners in our swing trade because we kind of messed it up, and now it's looking like it wants to kind of curl up and make a pretty good move. As you can see, kind of based out all day yesterday, and it's really kind of looking like it wants to start to curl up a little bit. So looks like we got stopped out around like 650, I think it was, right in here at pretty much at the open. I told myself if it got under the lows from the day before, we just weren't interested anymore because this thing just clearly doesn't want to stop. So we weren't really looking to risk any more than we already got stuck in there. And I learned my lesson again. No more swing trading. So just going to stay away from that. So that's kind of where we are. ETLK. Let's give ETLK a look. That is not a stock, apparently. Let me see. Do I have something similar anywhere else? What are you looking at? It's not ETLK. What up, Brad? How you doing, man? Hope everything is well with you. Looking forward to that video from your trip, by the way. ELTK. Gotcha. Oh, apparently I can't read. That is what you said. I have no shares there. I don't know if you're looking for like a dip out of the gate for it to go higher. But for my strategy, this is a no-go. ARAV just literally giving everything back. It's funny, too, because I actually had shares available back when it was at $30. And, yeah, pretty crazy. Yeah, it looks like a long. You had the move up yesterday, kind of consolidated down, kind of came back up, and it looks like it wants to test these highs again. So, yeah, I agree with you there. Just going to kind of be playing the scanners again today. See what decides to pop up. CRC yesterday, we traded that, and at the end of the day, I mean, this thing just gave up. When did we trade CRC? Oh, CNC. My bad. I'm looking to play just a little bit of music in the background. Let me know how that sounds. Can't hurt to have that there. Just kind of keep things going a little bit. We're about to get our pump up music here in less than a minute. I've been getting so dehydrated lately. I drink close to a gallon of water every day, and I woke up this morning and my lips were just like chapped, and like you could feel like when you know that feeling when you get dehydrated. Like it sucks. There we go. We got about 9 seconds. We're about to get pumped up. Then we're going to sit here and watch for the market to do what it does. CRC, we have no interest. Excuse me. What'd you do? You broke it again. How did you even get this? Was this in here? I'll try to fix it real quick. Come on. Ugh, always something right before the bell. Let's get it, fellas and gals. Here we go. Let's see what the market wants to give us. We got about 10 seconds here. Give a good luck all to everybody. And here we go. Guess I'll give it to you guys too. ISW chat, Discord chat, and the good old YouTube. KN. What was that one that just popped up there? Disappeared that quick. KNSA. Got shares there. Wasn't really that much volume. Leave some money for Vincenzo. Why is my chat in the middle of the screen like that? I didn't even know that was there. At least we know it's working. There goes KNSA. Not really the volume we're looking for. We're going to probably stay away from that. Float as well is really low. Really nothing with a good float. Nothing in the green over here on the bigger scanner. Just going to wait this one out. Definitely one of the slower market opens we've had this week so far. And P, nothing there. Just kind of watching. What's up, marketing? How you doing, ma'am? Welcome, welcome. You didn't miss much if you just got here. Did you do it again? I don't even know how to keep this on here. Like AMD attempting to do something. Wow, AMD's actually up there, huh? Look at that climb. So I remember it usually trading in the low 30s. Now we're in the 40s. Look at this. Still nothing even remotely close to our edge yet. The SPY must be dropping a little bit because gold is popping a little. Yeah, kind of did a little bit. All right, bud, I'm not coming to fix it again. Last time. There goes the SPY back up. AMD taking a dive after that quick open. That was a ton of shares there at the open. Just nothing fitting our edge, as you can see here on the scanner. Everything's a little bit lower of the float. 10 mil, 9 mil, 5 mil. Not looking to mess with any of that. And AMD really got shoved down. Look at those two candles. Like mirrors. Guess we can look up at the other scanner, see if there's anything that like really jumps out at us. CJIX, that's too low of a float. CRC. I don't really know if I want to mess with that. Reminds me of I having flashbacks. Float's a little lower too. It's like right under 50. I don't even think we can play CGC. Nope. This would be nice if we could. Especially if it made this 50 pop. The CGC, their float is higher, right? Yeah, 218. Man, AMD are getting smacked. Looks like CGC is getting rejected. Got right to 1650. I don't think I would have played that even if I had shares. I definitely, the extension wasn't enough there. I would have been looking for somewhere up over 1660. CYCN. No shares there. Range isn't that great. Volume isn't that great. Volume's coming in, but no shares. TNDM. Volume, absolute crap. So some volume came in here on that. The range is pretty bad though. WW, volume is crap. HZNP, volume is also crap. CGC attempting that 1650 again. This is something you'd definitely still be interested in if you get this 1650 pop, like up into 1670 area. You definitely want it over 1660 at least. Guess I should unlock my... I've been locking these just in case because the kids are now getting very curious about my computer. It's the last thing I need. There's 1650. Oh, that's right. On DOS, it doesn't let you do that. Okay, there we go. So we're through 1660. This is where I would most likely start a position. Right as I feel like it's stopped. I don't feel like it's done yet. Still feels like it's got a little bit more. I probably would have hit it there, and I would have been wrong. It kind of felt like it was done there at 65. We would have been in at 65. But it does still feel a little toppy here. And if it wants to extend, then go for it. We'd be looking for an add up over 1680. Probably, we'd actually probably look for 1690, closer to that $17 mark. Iova. We've played Iova in the past. Just no volume. There's nothing with any volume. There we go. We're back down to 65. We're back through. See if we can get back down to 50. That smile. All right, so it looks like it wants to try some more. Again, we'd be looking to add up here around 17. We'd look to get in under 17. It's looking for that to reject. Careful. Hexo. No shares there. Range is crap. TNDM. The volume's crap there. This is FUV. I know we've played FUV in the past, actually. There we go. So we'd be looking to add here. We'll just say 91. So that'd be our first add. And then if it wants to extend through 17, and just out of curiosity, let's 1665 plus 1691 divided by 2. So we'd be at 1678 right here. We'd ultimately be looking for this to come back down towards 50. If we can get the flush down into the 60s, probably take half. Probably put an order at 65, which was our initial entry, just to take half and then look for the rest down towards 1650. Can I help you? You still have? You don't need more. There's still plenty in here. You don't need more. FUV is a really good one. It looks dangerous though. It's a 9mm float. I feel you, bud. You don't need more though. There's still plenty in here. I would get you more, but you don't need more. There's just nothing to trade. We would really need an extension through 17 to add here. Remember, we're sitting at 1678, so we're not feeling that upset just yet. If it wants to go through 17, we'd probably need to see like 1720-ish. We would hit it with our last add there. Let's say like 1715 or so. We'll put an order there, 1715. See if it gets hit. So we're through 17. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It got to 15. Would we have gotten filled? We're running into the same issue as yesterday. Oh, back up. 15. Again, denied. 15. Would we have gotten filled? Here we go. We're going to try it again. 13, 14. Still didn't get it. Give us the benefit of the doubt and say that we got it. Look at that drop on FUV. KNSA. There's nothing going on, guys. I feel like we'd probably move the order up at this point, since it is now obviously like a resistance. But we're also looking to just get out of this trade break even at this point, because it obviously, if we didn't get that fill, if we got the fill, 17, 15, we'd be at 1696 right now. So we'd actually be pretty happy. But if we didn't get the fill, we'd obviously just be looking to try to get out of this break even as we hopefully eventually get the breakdown. This thing's been pretty strong so far. There we go, 17. I just want something to do something for our edge. I haven't seen anything. The volume here is just not good. We can get the 17 break. This thing's probably going to drop a little bit. Here we go. Now, if we did get that add, we'd be looking to probably take a partial down near 1690 if we can get down there. What did that get down to? 1693. We'd be looking for more than that. I mean, the signs are pointing in our direction at this point. There we go. See if we can get that push down into the 80s. Be looking to most likely take off at least half our position. There we go. There we go. All right. We'd be out half there. We'll just say like, I don't know, like 85. If we still are in without the add, we probably still look to take half. And then we probably would have just probably took the rest there, because that was a pretty quick drop, and we would have been red on the trade, but it would have been a small red, and the risk is gone. And as you can see, if we wanted to get back in, if it wants to pop back up like this, then we could. actually a pretty big pop. We would probably look to add right here at 17. The odds of this really running straight high of day after a drop like that are not good. Man, I wish I could trade this. I feel like this would have been a fun one. It's easy to talk through it too when you're not in the trade, but I'm telling you exactly what I'd do. And I feel like I'm one of the only people that actually would do that. Like, I feel like a lot of people can talk when they're not actually in a trade, but I feel like if I was in the trade, I'm telling you exactly what would happen. Now, whether we would have got that fill at 17.15 or not, that's a whole different story. Who knows? Same principle, too. If we would have added there at 17, we're looking to cut high a day. If it wants to go high a day, we're out of this thing because we did get the pullback. But when it shoots back up that quick, the odds are it's not going to hold. Remember, end goal is really down here. But we know for a fact that 1650 is going to be used as some kind of support. That's just how it works. And VWAP might even try to get used as well. So it's getting shoved down here, which was expected. If we can get back down to the 80s, I think we're going to see a pretty big drop. If we can get under 79, this thing's probably going to go right to VWAP. Keeping an eye on everything else, guys. There's just nothing else worth looking at. Nothing else is really doing anything. How did we miss SE? What's the float on this? There we go. Down into the 70s. If we can get through 79, I think this is going to drop. Man, what happened on SE? I don't remember seeing that pop up on the scanner, but that must have been like one of them like where it popped up and immediately came back down. So this is one where you'd have to just be real patient now. If you were still, like, if you still had half your shares or you added back, because this is, now we're getting into the slower part of the move. Obviously the volume's dying out of it. As I say that, it gets bought up. Guess somebody got a little, it looks like it did break 79. Looks like people were adding some liquidity down there, holding this thing up a little bit. Even if you did add at 17, I mean, you were taking some of that off there anyway. Here we go. This is probably going to shoot high of day, to be honest, but it's all in one quick move. So I'd actually be pretty okay with this. What a crap open. Yeah, see, we got rejected. It's really kind of using that 1710 area. as resistance. Keeps going through 1710 and or 17 and just getting rejected. Watching APPS here, seeing if we can get like a quick move up. There it goes, trying to go high a day. There it is. Hit a bunch of stop losses. Now again, to me, I feel like this is okay because this is still really extended. Could have reduced there, just looking to add back. I mean, there's different ways you could play this, but to me, I probably would be holding here because we already locked in money anyway, so we can't be too red on the trade at this point. I'd really have to see this shoot up, and it doesn't feel like it wants to. But you really do want it to, right? We want that big extension. We want this to go pretty much right to 1740 area. Kind of just hanging out here. There we go. Really like the C1740. What did CGC end up doing? It's still going. Gave us a nice pullback, but now it's still going. I believe it's CMEG Tim V. I can check for you real quick. Did you get approved? Yeah, it's CMEG Tim V. I'll post it in the chat. Have to resub, error on my app. Ugh. So you waited all that time and it didn't even get approved? It's a bit frustrating. Did they basically say that get this and you're good to go, hopefully? I did hear from somebody else that was waiting and they got approved last night. So hopefully they're finally catching up. Yeah. I mean, I kind of figured they were swamped. I mean, I keep saying it. I mean, SureTrader literally closed their doors, so everyone from SureTrader is going to CMEG because it's kind of the only other legit option out there. So they're dealing with a ton of people at the moment, I'm sure. Not a huge fan of CGC anymore, I'm not going to lie. It kind of feels like it's just hanging out up here. I'll definitely be looking to get out of this one when we get the opportunity. Our average would be above 17 at this point, so we'd probably just be looking to get out at around 17. Here it comes. Nice. Hey, there's a lot of people that don't trade the way that I do. There's nothing wrong with that. What's JKS doing? JKS want to give us some more money today? We need to see more volume come into there. Yes, I prefer DOS 100%. I went to Sterling to try it out, and I only lasted that month. I couldn't take it. I ended up switching back to DOS this month. It was actually last month that I tried Sterling. You can go check out some of the videos if you want. But yeah, I did not enjoy Sterling whatsoever. I have SE up. I'm not really a fan of the volume, but it's up on my third chart down here. I just not really paying attention to it because of the volume. More so just watching CGC because I'd probably be in this trade if I could be. And it looks like it'd either be a break-even trade depending on how much we locked in the first go-around, or a red trade if it doesn't want to cooperate here. If it goes high of day, obviously we'd be red. But if it wants to come down near 17, it would probably be like a small green trade. But it looks like it came down. It made a new resistance line here, and it's trying to use it as support. AKBA. What the? I should have never even looked because I saw the volume, but it's a weird little stair stepper. PDD. What about PDD? It's got a ton of volume. AKBA. Is that the one we were just looking at? Yeah. We could actually play this, but I really don't have any interest in it. Maybe if it went straight to $4 on this move. Just to show you guys what I'm looking at. We got the 365 on some, the volume started to come in. If we get like 100,000 candle up to 4, like right now, maybe we'd be interested. I don't see that happening. GCI. Whoa. Bit of a gap down. I was really excited to trade today, and we're not getting anything. Here we go. We're getting that breakdown on CGC. I would most likely look to take 75% right here of whatever my position was, just to really take the risk off, and then look for 17 to break. That would be our goal here. And there it is. So we'd be out most of our position, and we'd be looking for VWAP at least for the rest of this. VWAP or just cut it off high a day and just put a range order in. VWAP sitting here at 1674, so we just put 1680, maybe even 81, just to front run a little bit. So we're in a green trade at this point. It would have just been a matter of how green. A lot of people trading. They're all trading things that just are not my edge. I am definitely not seeing anything worth my edge. Worth my monies, I should say. CCO. No range. Oh, this kid. How is GCI not... Was this a split? I feel like that's the only reason. That's the only thing that would make sense for GCI, because shouldn't that be on SSR? Doesn't make sense to me. It has to be a split, I guess. There goes CGC being a pain in the butt. Pretty quick move up. The odds of that holding aren't very good. A merger? I mean, merger or not, shouldn't it be on SSR after such a... I mean, it even says it's up 8.7% on the day. Oh, I got you. I'm an idiot. Yeah, but can they just change the price like that? I don't really know how all that works, so, to be honest. Just scrolling through some charts here. This is one of them days where it's just boring. These are going to happen. CGC just grinding away at this point. See how, I mean, it's turning into a grinder. Might have to take the kiddo to the park today. Get out of here early. This is crap. Almost at high day there. 32. It's funny because, I always tell traders, cash is a position. You need to be patient. You need to only trade your setup. And it's like I feel the FOMO. Like I can feel it inside of me, and it just sucks. Like nobody wants to not trade, but it's just how it is sometimes. It looks like CGC is about to get cut for that remainder. It's definitely looking like it wants to at least try high of day here. There it is. So we'd be finally out of that trade. That was a pretty long trade. 9:36. I guess it wasn't too long. About a half hour. I mean, that's long, but, considering you guys have seen me trade in a minute or so the last couple days. Can I help you? More? You don't need more. Where's your applesauce? Where's your applesauce? More? I need your applesauce. I can get you more of that. See how good your memory is. Applesauce? Yeah, where is it? In your blanket? No. In here? Did you take it upstairs? Squirrel? Squirrel? CGIX. It's low float anyway. Wouldn't be interested. It is making a pretty big move though. A point in less than 2 minutes. Where is it? I don't see it. Did you take it upstairs? See it, bud. Where'd you put it? You're hiding? Where'd you hide it? You see the wind popping? Pop, pop. You poop a lot. You poopy head. This whole time, I was sitting right next to my chair. just went and searched the whole house, and it was right next to my chair. Ah, FRO. I got no shares on FRO. CGIX. Holy crap. Look at this thing. Just went from $4.19 all the way up over $6 in the matter of 5 minutes. There goes FRO right back under 11. I think we would have got a starter position there over 11. That was a nice move. Volume came in. That would have been a FOMO trade, most likely. But actually, we probably wouldn't have entered that. That's really not that big a resistance. I just sat back down. I mean, looking right under 11. That's really not that much of an extension, especially for the range. This CGIX is going nuts. What happened? CGIX to the moon. It's interesting. CGC definitely turned into a grinder. I puss out of these so much. I even lowered it to 25 shares instead of 50, and I still pussed out. Just don't like these. Just not a long bias trader, like, at all. It would have worked. It's frustrating. I mean, granted, we wouldn't have really made any money on something like this, but this is a CMEG. You guys just know me. I am not long biased at all. But it would have worked. I mean, this is kind of no different than the plays we're used to. It's just in reverse, but just not my comfort zone at all. Had the key whole dollar break. Looked to get in on the other side of it and got bought right back up. So far, it's looking good. Longs just take a little bit longer. Would have been a nice little winner there. Oh, well. Yeah, I'm using DOS on the broker is CMEG, but the platform is DOS. You know, yeah, I'm just not only am I just not long biased at all, but these candles, I don't know, they're just a little sketch on how they kept getting bought up and like they were kind of grinding lower instead of just like a big drop off. I think that's kind of what kept me even more away from it. CGIX is about to go nuts. What was the one from pre-market this morning that went absolutely crazy? Yeah, ARAV. Look at that. That's all the way back down to 10. 11, I should say. Oh, it's halted. Did you have to submit spousal support proof, etc., or did you use trade records from previous broker? They allow you to use trade records from previous broker, but I didn't have any. I did from SureTrader, which I sent them. And since I actually am staying at home with the kids, I don't have like proof of income. So yeah, I did have to send my spousal support proof because they wanted proof that the money was legit, coming from a good place. I don't really know a better way to say that than CMEG is basically making sure that you're not trying to launder money through them, as well as like use drug money, like etc. That's what they're doing. You're okay. It's like no different than a lot of people, like drug dealers and stuff. They'll go into casinos, and that's how they try to launder money. It's kind of the same premise, and they're just doing their due diligence to make sure that doesn't happen. Gotcha. Yeah. It's unfortunate they made you basically start over though, and there goes CGIX high a day. Eddie, I wish I could sometimes. I really do. Well, screenshots, yeah, they might not like because they feel you could probably get those from anywhere. I actually exported like the Excel sheet and sent it to them. Damn. Constantine, if you're in here, man, nice trade. Constantine traded PDD. Not really my style because it's on SSR. So, props to you. That didn't sound good. What'd you do? I don't even know how they get this to stay on here. Was that a trick? Was that a trick? Was that a trick to try to get me out of here so you could come over? You want to be on the stream? All you have to do is ask. Say hi. Hi. You wave? Say hi. Right here. Say it in the mic. Say hi. I'm going to be right back, guys, now that I picked him up. He definitely took a number 2. Be right back. Turn off the lights. Pop, 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 pop. Oh, I got the balloons. You gonna pop some balloons? Daddy's gonna start making lunch here in a minute. Thank you, Mr. Gifford. Nah, he went short PDD. He was playing into the push. What? I don't know if they will be okay with the new application going to try, otherwise I'm approved at Sprint Trader, but it's that PDT all over again. Yeah, PDT is not fun. I tried that once. Never again. AMRN still working out. ARAV trying to do stuff. Let's go back to the screen. CYCN. Nothing there. CRSP. I'm staying away from that. Just nothing today, guys. So disappointing. I actually slept pretty well. I was in the mood to trade. Just literally not one thing was even close to our edge that we could play. These are the days that suck. But it's days like these where just call it a day. You don't trade. And you go do something. Try to be somewhat productive. It's funny because yesterday in the evening, the wife wasn't feeling well, so she went down early. So I really cleaned what I wanted to get done throughout the week all last night. So I don't even have that to do. Already did the grass, got that ready for the winter. What am I going to do? Sit here and Christmas shop? Do I want chicken or a salad for lunch? I can start thinking about lunch, I guess. Maybe I'll work out. Get my guns going again. I definitely could do that, I guess. An AMRN trade. It's a doozy, huh? We would have been in the 80s, 1980s. It's a point now. If we were still being patient with it, would have turned out to be a nice trade. Even with 25 shares, it'd been 25 bucks. CGIX again. Tempting to be relevant. Kind of feeling a salad today. I bought this bacon. It's like already cooked and it's already chopped up. I don't know why, but I don't know. I just don't like it. It's very, like, there's a lot of chewy pieces, which don't help. But I'd much rather, like, prefer the bacon bits. You guys remember the bacon bits? You have to get me some bacon bits. Of course, I type in bacon bits in Google and the first thing that comes up is bacon bits vegan. Get out of here. I wonder what's actually in bacon bits, though. Let's see. Some brands' bacon bits actually have no meat at all. No wonder you can make it vegan. Wow. This one literally says real bacon bits and it's not? Oh, okay. Ow. I'm still not used to my mic being on the other side. That probably sounded good for you guys, too. Well, that's good to know. Don't get McCormick's bacon bits. It's not real bacon and they put all kinds of crap in it. But I think those are the bacon bits I'm talking about that I would like to try. What's wrong? Da-da-da-da-da. Baba? Are you getting hungry? You want me to put on your show? And keep you active or occupied for the next couple minutes?
Do you see what that is? Yeah, that's a tiger. Meow. That's a really big kitty cat. That's actually a Sumatran tiger to be exact. And there's only about 300 left on this entire planet in the wild. So here at Point Defiance Zoo and Aquarium, this tiger
CGIX, holy crap. Let's go to $8. No, how about we just go back down under 6? Don't know what to tell you guys. Can any of you hear the background music, by the way? I see it popping up, but it might not be that loud. Let's try coming up a little bit with the dBs. It's just meant to be background music, so. CGIX just destroying people today. It's like, unless you get the bottom or the top on CGIX, you're probably getting screwed. So I did a interview with Kevin Avery. It looks like he released it today. If you guys are interested in checking it out, I'll put the link in the description. His thumbnail cracks me up. I guess because he wanted to make sure that we were even. So he like photoshopped or used Paint, MS Paint or something. I don't know what he used. Well, he uses Apple, so whatever their version of Paint is. It kind of makes me laugh. Probably can't see it on YouTube, but.
Traders, we got a good one for you today here with volatility trading.
If I had one sound clip for today, it would definitely be this one.
His name is Winchester. Dromedary camels are found in Africa. And if you're 3 years old, 36 inches or taller, you can ride camels at point and line.
Hopefully that wasn't too loud, because I forgot I turned up my audio for the music.
We are in the Marine Discovery Center. And this place has amazing sea creatures. And we can actually touch them. See? You can touch, but with only one finger, okay?
I think we're running out of opportunities here.
That was scary.
I think we're just gonna again cut it off. No reason to sit here for another 15 minutes. Appreciate you guys stopping by. We'll be back Friday morning. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. You guys know I appreciate the support. Gonna go make me some lunch. I'm not gonna have a video to post. If you want to watch a video about me today, go watch the interview that Kev posted. And have a good day. I'll see you guys. You saying bye? Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. No? Okay. He doesn't want to say bye. So, catch you guys. Hopefully we'll have a trade tomorrow, and I'll see you then. Peace.